Your voice, your vote. A warning tonight. Election bosses statewide are encouraging straight ticket voters to make sure voting machines select the right choices.
Yes, in Texas, nearly 70% of us vote straight ticket. And our investigative team looking into an issue which could cause confusion or even worse, lost votes in the closely watched Ted Cruz-Beto O'Rourke Senate race. Ted?
Gina and Art, it's not happening every time, but it is happening from time to time across the state, and we discovered it's been an issue for years. It hasn't been fixed. It's not going to be fixed. It is a warning for all of us to check your selections before casting your vote. Mickey Blake was one of the voters in those long lines in Houston earlier this week.
I hit straight Democratic ticket.
So she expected all Democrats, especially Beto O'Rourke. But when she looked,
It's all Democratic except for Ted Cruz was checked.
So before she left the booth, she backed up and did it again and again.
I tried it a third time and the same thing happened.
It happened to Cordell Jose in Fort Bend County as well.
When I got to the end, I just so happened to glance at the screen and I saw Ted Cruz was selected as my senator.
Which is not what you wanted.
It's not what I wanted.
It's popped up across Texas often enough that the Secretary of State put up a statewide advisory Monday to every Texas election advisor. The Secretary of State calls this operator error.
We've heard from voters over a number of elections about this.
The Fort Bend County election administrator says it's a problem he's seen for years. He even told the Secretary of State about it years ago, and it's still happening.
It's not a glitch. It's a user-induced problem that comes from the type of system that we have.
On the e-voting machines, the straight ticket selection is your first choice, and right after that is your choice for a U.S. senator. This problem only happens when you vote straight ticket, which automatically marks a vote for every candidate of that party on your e-ballot. For some reason, the machines, in rare instances, are changing the selection for U.S. senator. If you're voting straight ticket Republican, it deselects Ted Cruz and votes for no one in that race. On straight ticket Democrat ballots, the machine selects Ted Cruz.
I think both sides could be equally hurt.
But due to ballot order, it could cost the Democrat, Beto O'Rourke, more votes. It's unclear how widespread this is.
As long as you don't hit the red button to cast, then you can get some assistance from the poll watchers.
What is clear is that if you check your votes before hitting the red button at the end, you can easily spot it and correct it.
Just read it. If you read it, you'll be fine.
If it is so-called user error, as the Secretary of State's office told us, users all over Texas are making the same error. The worst message to take from all this is to get frustrated and not vote. Go vote. Just make sure it's recording who you want. And if it's not, get help before you hit the red button. Ironically, guys, this is the last election Texas will allow straight ticket voting. It goes away after this November.